If you tried AI image generation a while back and got weird hands, strange faces, or text that look like nonsense, it might be time to try it again. These tools have gotten a lot better, and since we're just coming off the start of summer, we thought this was a good week for something a little bit more fun. Welcome to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast, where we give you information and actionable tips to grow your organization.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark.
And I'm Donna Body. We're with DeloSync, and today we're talking about updates to AI image tools like Nano Banana in Gemini and ChatGPT's Images 2.0, and a couple of image experiments that we tried ourselves.
It was a short time ago that you could spot an AI image a mile away with tells like bad text and extra fingers, but the capabilities are improving fast.
Right, and now these tools are actually starting to feel a lot more useful. One of the biggest improvements is text. That used to be one of the easiest ways to spot a bad AI image. If you wanted a sign, a label, a chart, or any kind of graphic with words on it, it usually fell apart.
Right. The newer AI image tools are getting much better at that. They're better with text, they're better with details, and better at following more specific instructions. So if you've tried this early on and were disappointed, the experience is now different enough that it's worth another look.
We've also been seeing AI image features show up in more everyday tools, not just in the image generators themselves. For example, Google Photos is rolling out a digital wardrobe idea where it can organize clothes that you're wearing in your photos and help with outfit suggestions and virtual try-ons. That's a very different use case than just make me an image from scratch, but it kind of shows where this is going. The tools are getting more visual and more interactive.
And Google is bringing some of that into Google TV too, with image and VO video creation tools showing up there as well. People can transform photos, change backgrounds, swap outfits, create scenes, or animate still images just using voice prompts.
This tells you that this is moving more into the mainstream. It's not just for designers or people who like playing with prompts. It's becoming the kind of thing regular people are going to bump into and try.
And we did some of that ourselves.
We did. We tested hairstyle and color analysis prompts using our own photos, and overall, it did a pretty good job. We got our best colors, outfit suggestions, and style directions.
The hair analysis is interesting, but I don't have a lot to work with there, so you'll have to just see the photos.
Yeah, this is just for fun. It's not the same as sitting down with a real stylist or color consultant, but it was a really interesting way to see possibilities, and the visual format makes it much easier to understand.
One thing we did notice is that it still had trouble with consistency, especially in some of the full outfit inspiration images. When it had to show a full person across multiple outfits, sometimes the character drifted a bit and it guessed the full length image from a headshot. So, if you need the exact likeness and the exact consistency, it's not perfect.
Right, but for something like a concept board, a style guide, a carousel, or an infographic, where it doesn't depend on getting the person exactly right, it can be really useful. If you want to try what we've done for yourself, we've created a custom GPT where you can upload a picture of yourself. Now, this is just for fun and not to be taken too seriously, but we'll put a link in the show notes for you.
So, if you're curious but not sure where to start, this is probably a good week to experiment with something low pressure.
When using these tools for your business, make sure that the results are on brand and not misleading, though. AI images can support your message, but they shouldn't replace the proof. Real photos of your team, your work, your space, your process, and your customers still matter. Use AI where it helps to explain something or visualize an idea. Don't use it to create a fake version of your business.
So, here are your 3 action steps for this week. First, try one fun AI image prompt, like the GBT we showed you for color analysis and hairstyles. Second, try one business-related prompt tied to something you already have, like a blog post, video topic, or email, and ask for a thumbnail or a carousel cover or a simple infographic idea. And third, before you use anything publicly, check the words, the details, and whether the image feels true to your business.
AI images are getting a lot better, and this is one of the more fun places to experiment, but the same rule still applies. The tool is not the strategy. Use it to spark ideas, package your expertise, and make your content easier to understand, but keep your real voice and proof of your business front and center.
And that's it for today's episode. You can find links and more resources at delosync.com/episode 448. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our actionable digital marketing tips to grow your organization.
Thanks for listening to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast. If you're ready to simplify your marketing and build reliable growth for your business, visit us at delosync.com to learn more.